Financial Intelligence Moment.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment. The difference between the rich and the poor is knowledge. Financial Intelligence Moment is designed to expose some of the financial mistakes that has kept the poor poorer. The poor desires financial security, while the rich takes risk with financial intelligence to achieve financial freedom. The poor in most cases has just one means of income, while the rich has multiple streams of income. The question is, do you spend more than you earn?
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. It depends on the time zone and your location at this moment. By the way, happy Easter World celebration once again. It's another great opportunity to be with you today on the Grace Impact Radio, where world music and entertainment lives. Here we bring it to you hot and spicy. All right, today we'll be talking about how to sell anything online. I have shared this I've talked about this on this channel before, and due to popular demand, a lot of persons missed out on it, and I decided to bring it to you again today on how to sell anything online. My name is Charles Eze. They call me the FBI coach. FBI stands for Financial and Business Intelligence. Now, what I do is to help people make money from what they love doing. I help people understand the 3 M's of money: making money, managing money, multiplying money. I help people live a productive life. I teach people how to get out of the rat race. So if this sounds like what you want to listen, you want to watch, I want you to stick around. And I welcome those of you joining me from Facebook and from YouTube. I welcome all my returning subscribers and those joining for the first time on YouTube. Please stick around because it promises to be a great time. And I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, and please remember to click on the notification button so that anytime I drop new content, you'll be the first to know. All right, having said that, let's delve right into what we have for the day. So today we'll be talking about how to sell anything online. Now, a lot of people want to sell things. They want to sell their products. They want to sell their goods, their services. They want to connect with people. They want to exchange money. But sometimes they get exhausted. They get tired selling online because they are not making money, because they are not hitting the pain, the nail on the head. You know, they are not doing it the right way. So the things I want to share with you today is what I have done severally, how I have made 6-7 figures from the online space. And I still make my money on the online space because it's a wonderful place to make money. It's a place where you make money even when you sleep. Money keeps coming back into your pocket because I have built a system. I have done this over the years. Even before the COVID, I have been doing business online. And when COVID came, it changed the trajectory. You know, it made life those who didn't understand there's going to be a digital world, or those who didn't believe fully in the digital world, started embracing it, and they want to make money like others. But sometimes it seems as though they are not getting it right. So what is that thing others are doing differently that they are not doing? That's what we're going to be talking about today. There are a few things I have written down which I'll be sharing with you today. Okay, so first on my list is the fact that you will make it about them. Make it about your prospects, make it about your clients, make it about your customer. See, okay, let me ask you this. Do you have a friend, you know, that monopolizes conversation? You know, when you are in discussion with the person, they just want to monopolize the whole thing, tell you everything about it, that you wouldn't even have a place to make your contribution. If you have such friend, do you like them? Do you enjoy sitting around them? Do you brag about them? Of course not. because that person tries to cage you. That person tries to make it all about themselves. Now, when it's time, even if you decide not to stay away from that friend, but when it's time for conversation, you want to get into a discussion, you would prefer to stay quiet. Why? Right? Because this person would definitely monopolize everything. That is the same way it is about customers. When you come online, you keep talking about your product. Oh, you make the product about you. What I mean is that some people, when they come online, they tell you how many years their product has lasted, how many factories it has gone through, how this person bought it, how that person bought it, how they are not interested in that. A customer wants to know, how will this product or service solve my problem? Now, if you tell them your product was manufactured in the best factory in the world, the person will be like, in his mind, he's asking himself, so how does that concern me? Are you getting value from what I'm talking about now? Now, by the way, if you haven't shared the link you have, please share it with your friends, share with your loved ones, share with your contacts. And I always tell people, share with your enemies, because that will make them to be at peace with you. All right. So make it about your clients, make it about your customer. Make it up, just like you don't like listening to self-absorbed person, the person who blabs, who want to take over the conversation. That is the same way customers wouldn't want to buy from you, because you make the product all about yourself. The cardinal rule of sales is to always make it about your buyer. Put yourself in their shoes. Every email you write, every voicemail you send, every SMS you send, every DM, whatever you create a demo product, every video, whatever it is, make it about your buyer. Constantly ask yourself, what's the relevance? What's the relevance to the particular prospect? What's the relevance of this product? What's the relevance of this material to my prospect, to my potential buyer? Every customer tunes into an FM called WIIFM, meaning what's in it for me. Every customer. Did I tell you that every customer don't want to buy? Every customer wants to buy, I beg your pardon, but they don't want to be sold to. They don't want you to sell to them. So when you come online, you keep shouting, buy my product, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy that. You're not meeting their need. Another way you can make it about them is to make it value loaded. Make an irresistible offer. When you make an irresistible offer, the customer will have no choice but to buy what you are selling. You must learn practical ways to make your product an irresistible offer. Are you getting value from what I'm sharing with you? Now, the second thing you need to do is to research before reaching out. You need to research who your potential buyer is. You need to research who your potential customer is. Sometimes I see people slide into my inbox and they are selling products that I have no business with. I'm not even interested in it. You need to research your potential customer. It's just like selling female products to a man. Well, only a few of us can buy. Okay, we can buy for our wives. But on the general note, why should I? It's like a young man who went to the market, who imported a container load of sanitary pad and decided to sell it in a male hostel. That business is already failure on arrival. If you expect buyers to, I say buyers, I beg your pardon, if you expect buyers to give you their time, and so you need to learn about your product, about your prospect. If you want them to learn about your product, you want them to give you your time, you need to spend time learning about them first. You need to spend time learning about them. Where do they hang out? What do they love? Where do they meet? What language do they speak? What's their pain points? What's their joy? What are the things? So when you understand all this, what's their demographic? Okay, what's their location? You need to know their location. You need to know their demographic. You need to know what interests them. You need to know what pisses them off. When you understand all this, you'll be able to create a bridge. You'll be able to create a bridge in between the gap of their pains and their joy. You'll be able to hold them by the hands to take them to their El Dorado, to their expected desire, to their expected outcome. The reason why some people are not making money from the online space is because they have not carried out a research. They don't even know where their people hang out. Where are your potential customers? Everybody, I have said this before, and I'm saying it again because it bears repetition. Everybody cannot be your customer. Everybody cannot buy your products. The 10 minutes you spend researching about your customer will do you a lot good than the 1 hour you spend sending messages to multiple people. You need to do research. There are places where you can research your customers. You can research them on Facebook. You can research them on Google, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. You can research them on company press releases, their page. You can research them even on your competitors' wall, on blogs, on company financial statements. There are so many places you can research your customers. So you need to, if you have not carried out this exercise, then you need to pen it down. Okay, now let's move to the third one. The reason why, for you to sell anything online, you need to first of all build relationship. You are not a hunter, you are a farmer. It's only a hunter that will slide into your inbox and start selling to you. It's only a hunter that will just see you and want to get the money out of you. A farmer builds. A farmer invests in you. A farmer builds relationship. You need to build relationship. If a customer if a customer enters a store, a retail store, for example, you wouldn't immediately say, hello, would you like to buy this or would you like to buy that? The customer looks around. You welcome the person. How are you doing? You exchange pleasantries. Or is anything you want me to help you with? How are you today? You know, what brings you in here today? And you hear the person out. That is the same way it plays out on the online space. You cannot just slide into someone's inbox and start selling. Some people just want to do window shopping. I do that a lot. Sometimes I enter a car mart and I just look at their cars. Oh, welcome, sir, welcome. Okay. I remember the first day I drove Rolls Royce. Did I drive it out of the car mart? No. But did I move it from one spot to another? Yes. Have I driven a Rolls Royce? Yes. But I just sat down there and I said, okay, how much does this go? They called the price. Man, I said to myself, this is what's some bucks, man. I just said it to my heart. I didn't say it out loud. But I was only doing a window shopping. The guy was not in my pocket to know if I could afford the Rolls Royce or not. This was last year or 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago. Yeah. So some people slide into your inbox just to window shop, but you need to first of all build relationship, build that rapport. Don't be in a hurry to point and kill. No, it's not right. It's not right. The bottom line is genuinely get to know who the prospect is, genuinely get interested in knowing the people, genuinely get interested in building relationship. Don't be a hunter. Don't be in a hurry, because if you're in a hurry, the person will definitely see that desperation in you and wouldn't want to deal. Am I communicating? Please put it up in the comment section. Okay. All right. The fourth point on how you can sell anything online is to first of all give, then expect a return. Okay, let me put it this way. You first of all give before selling. You first of all give before selling. Give value. Offer an advice. Proffer a solution. I mean, add value to the person. Be a value dispenser. Be a value wholesale. I tell people, being a value wholesale has put more money back into my pocket. I mean, solving problems that I'm not paid for has put more money back into my pocket than going for the problems I just want to deliberately solve and make money from it. Don't jump in with your pitch, right after the person has given you an arm, So you run the risk of losing that person, scaring the person away. First of all, add value, contribute to the person's life. I shared this before. I remember when one of my mentors told me to sell alarm padlock several years back. So I kept, I took this alarm padlock. I went into the market to sell. Nobody was listening to me. So I came back home. I was tired. I was feeling dejected. I was feeling really bad. And he said to me, have you thought of adding value to these people's life? They need to know, why should I buy this alarm padlock? And it occurred to me that I need to start educating people on security, giving that security awareness. So when I gather people, I come to a shop or to an environment, I talk to people about security updates. I give them the basic things they need to know, they need to do to secure themselves. And I offer my alarm padlock as the final solution. Man, started selling. I sold cartons of the alarm padlock. I was making a lot of money. Why? Because I changed my strategy. I first of all contributed to their life before selling to them. All right? So contribute to their life, add value before selling to them. Another way to sell anything online is to ask questions and listen. Now, people don't listen. They're just interested in getting that money off you. No matter how thoroughly you've researched your prospects, there will be gaps in your knowledge. There will be things you don't know about your prospects. And you won't be able to help the buyer to make good decisions or to solve their problem if you don't fully understand what the problem is. So for this reason, it's critical that you ask thoughtful questions, strategic questions during your conversation, and you need to listen to them. You need to hear them out. You need to be genuinely interested in them. You're asking the person, how did this happen? For example, so what was the outcome? What are the most important features for you? What are the things you would want more? How has it always been like this? You hear the person, talk less and let the person talk more. How is the issue impacting your organization, impacting your business? What did you do about it? What do your customers think? What are you currently doing to address this issue? I mean, ask thought-provoking questions. And sometimes you use the 3 F's: feel, felt, found out. Feel, felt, found out. Oh, I feel your pains. Now, at this point, you're trying to empathize with the person. You're trying to put yourself in the person's shoes. I feel your pains. I felt the same way when I started off. I felt the same way when I joined this company. I felt the same way when I started selling online. But this is what I found out. It is not what I think. It was not what I think. So use that feel, felt, found out. It helps a great deal. Then the next thing you need to do to sell online and sell very well, you need to lean into psychology. You need to lean into psychology. Now, we are creatures of habits, okay? Our brains are wired to respond to certain situations in a specific way. And being aware of your psychological tricks, or if you're aware of these psychological tricks, it can help you to harness your benefits. It can help you to penetrate your customers. Okay, now there are a few of them. Number one is the decay effect. Decay effect is like a third option that can sometimes help people to choose between two possibilities. So you are trying to offer two options to this person. For example, you are trying to fix a date with the person. Okay, you can say, okay, can I meet you up on a Monday at 10 a.m. or on Thursday at 3 p.m.? You are using psychology. Are you understanding what I'm trying to share with you? You are using what? Psychology. Now, the another one is called lose aversion. Lose aversion. You see, we react more strongly to the possibility of losing something we currently have than the possibility of gaining something we don't. We react more when it comes to something you cherish so much, and that thing is about to be taken away from you. You react so much to it than the one you have not gotten. So you can also use that psychology to penetrate your customer, to make them buy into what you have to sell. An example, okay, I know that this mobile phone matters a lot to you, and I know you wouldn't want to have the screen break or have the screen crack. How about adding this XYZ to the screen, or as in using a screen guard to help further protect the screen of your phone? Can you see the person cherishes his or her phone, and now you are adding something to it that will help the person to further secure the screen of the phone. So it is called the loss aversion. You know? It's a psychology in which you can use. You know, there are so many of them, but using psychology simply means you are tapping into the emotion of the person. You are buying into their emotion. Okay. Then the next step that will help you sell online is meet them at their level. Approach them at their level. Don't speak above their head. Don't try to use a lot of jargons, speaking big English. No. If you notice, my teachings are well simplified. I don't use big grammars. It is called adult Montessori. I mean, what do I have to gain when I'm speaking big grammar? It's fantastic to speak the big English. Okay, I have tried to use them on few trainings, but I noticed I was not communicating, and that's not my style. I had to go back to what I know best to do. It's called adult Montessori. So identify their level and meet them at their level. Don't speak above their head. Approach them at their level. Speak to them at their level, and you will be able to penetrate them. You'll be able to make that sale happen. Then another way you can also make money online is to remember that you are selling to a human being and not a robot. Sometimes we have crafted our sales pitch, and all you want to do is just to start dishing out immediately you come in contact with this person. See, when you are sending countless messages every day, it can trigger some boundaries between you and your clients. They can even block you because they found it irritating. If you are sending multiple messages and it's all about problem solving, you are giving value to their life without selling anything to them, they might find it useful. But if in all the messages you are sending out, you are selling one thing or the other, you are only creating a wrong psychology in them that will make them not want to deal with you. So you need to remember you are selling to human beings. You need to remember you are they are not robots. So it's important to be professional in your sales, but it's also important to be personable. It's also important to understand you are speaking to humans. Buyers have they have lives. They have blood and water flowing through them. Okay, so you need to understand all this so you'll be able to sell what you want. Okay, so that is how you can sell anything online. I believe you got value from what I have shared with you today. Okay, next week is another time we're going to sit down here and make a lot of money. Make a lot of money. Yes, we'll make a lot of money, through adding value to one another. And remember, financial intelligence is one key competence everybody needs. Financial intelligence is prerequisite in our society. So if you're not financially intelligent, then you need to learn how to be financially intelligent. By the way, have you joined our business hangout? We have a group where we share ideas, where we talk to one another, we boost one another's mental capacity. We review books, we read books and review books, and a whole lot. We have constructive discussions that moves our life forward. So if you want to be a part of that group, I want you to chat me on my WhatsApp number on +234 7033 109363. And I'll say that again, +234 7033 109363. Chat me up on WhatsApp so I can share the link with you, so we can have this rolling and we'll all enjoy ourselves. Thank you very much for hanging out with me on the Grace Impact Radio, where world music and entertainment lives. Until I come your way again, I want you to remain financially intelligent. I remain yours sincerely, Charles Eze, the FBI coach. Bye.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
Until next week, manage your expenses, increase your income, and keep working towards financial freedom.